Ayashee and welcome to my today's video. So today's video, as you can read from the title, it's going to be about how to take photos or pictures in tourist places. So the holidays just went by, so I am assuming that a lot of you went to different places and it was a good time of the year. So I am assuming this video is going to be helpful for you. And even if you're not going to any holiday places, if you're just going to a fancy place and if you're curious about how to get that shot in the frame, so we are going to fix that in this video. So hopefully it will be helpful to you guys, and if it turns out to be helpful, then you can help me out in turn by liking this video and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started with the video. So the very first idea that I have for you guys is the backward view. Whenever we are going to a tourist place, we want that backward view. So it could be hills, mountains, seas, anything, even flowers, anything which fancies you or you want to capture or get in the shot. Once you have fixed your camera to the view which you want to capture, then you can just put in yourself the way you want to and you can get the full background. So I'm also going to tell you guys how to put yourself in the frame, and with that we come to the next tip, that is the half pose. So once you have fixed your camera and you know the view which you want to capture, then you can put yourself in the frame. So usually when you are doing this, you cannot get the full shot, which happens when we are taking the OOTD pictures. So that's not necessary when you are taking the tourist photos. All you've got to do is that keep the view in mind and put yourself in that frame. So for that, usually the half body and the half pictures are really beneficial. So but if it does not work out, then you can adjust yourself, and if only your half body comes, then that is really helpful too. My next tip is going to be have some go-to poses ready in your mind. So when we are going to a new place, tourist place, any place, of course we just have one or two poses, and if you are confused about what to do rather than just doing this, then you can check out my other videos where I talk about how to pose, and there are some really easy go-to poses. You do not have to practice much in front of the mirror or anything. Those are just really casual poses. I think anybody will be really comfortable with doing those. Having some go-to poses ready in your mind saves you a lot of time and saves you from a lot of awkward stares. So I think that is a really nice thing if you can just think of one or two poses which you want to do or how you want to get that shot before actually getting that shot. So that is also going to be really helpful. Next tip is to sit down. So often we are taking our pictures by only standing, and what happens is that we just ran out of poses or it just turns out to be similar. So to give your photos a little bit more versatility and just to change or break that same pattern in your feed, you can sit down. There are a lot of spots on tourist places to sit down, so try to get some nice shots by sitting down. Again, if you are confused about some poses, I have some sitting down poses in my pose idea videos too, so definitely check those out after you finish this video. By now it's become very obvious and almost everybody does this, and I think it should be done because if you do it properly, the pictures turn out to be really aesthetic, really beautiful. So the back pose is one. Second one is hiding your face from the sun. This is something which I do a lot. I do it often, and this is really easy if you do not have much makeup on your face, or if you're not confident about your face, then you can really do that. That is hiding your face from the sun just by doing this, and also creates a really nice shadow on your face. So definitely try that one too. And as I said, sitting is also in pose, so you can just sit down if you are not really comfortable or if you don't know what to do by standing anymore, then just sit down and then you have a pose for yourself. Next tip is going to be putting some portion of your body into the picture. So I know I said that you can do the half body pose. So the half body pose is very obvious that you are there. What I'm talking about in this tip is that you can just insert your fingers or your shoes or your sneakers. So these pictures are helping you understand what I'm actually talking about. So even if you are not there or your half body, your head to waist is not visible in the picture, you can still insert your fingers. Like these are the rings which I usually wear. So if I hold my sunglass or a cup of coffee or just point out towards the sun or just hold a cup in a fancy restaurant, then it's very obvious that it's my hand. So pictures like those look really nice and aesthetic as well, and I think those photos look really creative if captured in a proper way. I love photos like those. I often take pictures like that, and I think they turn out to be really nice. By the way guys, if you want some more photo info, you guys can go and check out my Instagram, which is linked down below. I hope those pictures will be helpful for you guys, and let's get back to the tips. And my last tip is just to capture the place. So even if you are not in the shot, you can just capture the place. I think those pictures are also really nice and they can look really nice if you just know what you want. Those pictures could be really nice as well if you know what you are going to capture, and if you have it in your head, it could be a beautiful sea shot, it could be a beautiful sunset, hills, anything which you want to capture and which is beautiful and which you think that you don't need to put yourself in there, the picture, the view itself is enough, so you can capture that as well. I think those photos could really be helpful or useful in creating filler photos for your Instagram. Like, filler photos are the one which we usually post because sometimes when we are just posting too much of makeup or too much of outfit inspo, then what happens is that it becomes kind of repetitive and boring. So you can use filler photos, so you can get the view or have a picture like that, and then you can use that as a filler photo to kind of bring in the repetitiveness in your feed. This is totally optional, but I think having just the picture of the view is something, like, if it does not make it to the Instagram feed, you can have it in your phone, and sometimes that is what memories do. So guys, those were all my tips. Hopefully this video was helpful enough for you guys. I hope the tips were not all over the place. I have even wrote them down so that it's easy for you guys to understand, but I don't know how it got projected out on the video. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, you guys can help me out in turn by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. You guys can also comment down below if you enjoy videos like this where I give some tips and photo ideas about Instagram, or if you enjoy my fashion videos more, or if I should balance out both. Or you can comment anything lovely down below. I read all the comments and post 2 times a week on Mondays and Fridays, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.